Hiya, welcome to Yoga for Fibromyalgia. My name is Sarah and I'm a yoga teacher living with and healing fibromyalgia. This week's practice is a really nice whole body stretch to invite total body health and healing. So ready when you are? Let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start straight away sitting up, maybe on a folded blanket or on a cushion, so you can find some lift in the hips so you can sit up nice and tall. You might have your legs straight out in front of you, or you might be sitting in a cross-legged seat. See which one works better for you. And we're going to start by closing the eyes gently and tapping to a nice deep breath in and out of the nose. So again, sitting in any comfortable seat. Slightly lifting the chest, dropping the shoulders. Notice how you are today, how this week was. But we're going to invite health and healing despite all of that. If you're anything like me, 200 plus symptoms, despite all of that, we're going to invite health and healing. That's our little intention for today's practice. Or it might be, I'm going to be willing to invite health and healing. I'm willing to try and see. Let's bring the nose down. Have a little stretch in the back of the neck. As we seal our intention, we might bring the palms together at the heart and slowly raise the head up. Okay, let's start stretching through the fingers. Open them wide and close them tight. We're going to go through the whole body today. Nice deep, soft breath. We're going to practice today with our body minus the self-talk, the critical self-talk that might accompany unconsciously, subconsciously. When we look at ourselves, we're going to try really hard. And we might not be concerned about copying me on the screen, or, if we're practicing with other people, everybody's different, everybody's bodies are different. And that's something to really embrace. Okay, maybe shake out the hands. Let's rotate through the wrists. Get out any cranks. And rotate in the other way. Fabulous. Arms out long. Let's stretch and reach and bend the elbows, fingertips to shoulders, and a few more times. Again, if the legs are not comfortable cross-legged, you stretch them out long. Maybe you're sitting on the side of your bed here, on a chair. Fabulous. Next time, fingertips touch shoulders. We're going to slowly bring the elbows to kiss. And then inhale, lift all the way up, big opening. Exhale, coming back. Maybe the head and the neck join in. Inhale, big opening. Exhale. And let's do two in the opposite direction. Inhale, wide. Like butterfly wings. Last one. Maybe you're feeling fire in the shoulders as we're waking up this part of the body. And relax. Maybe give the shoulders a rub. Good job. Okay. Let's relax the head down. Everything relaxed. Exhale. Inhale from the hip. Start to tilt the pelvis. Open through the heart space. Heart radiating, shoulders back. And exhale, relax down. Inhale back to center. Let's inhale both arms up, all the way up, big stretch. Exhale, twist to one side, bringing the right hand to the left knee. And even if the legs are out long, it will just look like that. Same thing. Inhale, arms up. Exhale to this other side. Inhale. Now keep going like this with your pace of breath. And we're not super concerned with the neck bending really far over here. We're more concerned with the heart space. Inhale through center. So next time you twist, see if you can give an extra tug. So twisting your heart space over to the other side. I invite you to find some extra movements here. When you twist, maybe rotating through the neck, maybe pausing longer. Just noticing how you get to move your body. We'll meet with the arms up overhead. Big stretch, big reach through the left arm, reach through the right arm. Looking up, maybe catch something, bring the palms together and bring it all the way down. Great. Let's straighten the legs out long. And I'm going to grab my right foot and place it over my left leg. And I'm just going to gently guide my foot around to warm up the ankle. And the other way, we might like to incorporate a little bit of gratitude practice. I know it can be like eye roll, like talking about what we're grateful for. I'm grateful for my body and all this, but it really is a wonderful practice, even if it is a bit hippy-dippy. How incredible it is to have ankles, to be able to walk in this world, go places. Okay, let's interlock the fingers under the leg and go through the knees. We can go through all of these joints in more detail in another practice, but I want to try and get through the whole body and do some really nice stretches. Okay, now we're going to wake up the hip a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to bend the left knee in front. And bring my right foot kind of out to the side a little bit. So when the knee comes down, we have this triangular shape. Then I'm going to try and use my mental energy and bring the knee up. Big hip stretch. And back down again. Mobilizing the hip. This will look different for everyone. You might feel it more here in certain muscle groups, or you might feel it more up here. Keep it nice and gentle, soft. And if we're moving, down here, that's fine. Excellent. Taking it over to the other side, and maybe giving the legs a rub. Now bending my left foot this time. Thanking, little silent thank you to my feet and ankles. Interlocking under the leg to bend through the knee. We can try and lift the heart here, shoulders back. Okay, now I'm doing that hip opening stretch. So we're going to bring this time the right leg parallel to the mat. And the left knee bends and we have this triangular shape again. And as we lift and fold, we might notice the hips are different. this is really just a variation of butterfly. So I forgot to say, if you are sitting in a chair, all you'll have to do is bring the knee up towards the chest and then down towards the floor in the same way. Just different shape, same thing. Maybe one or two more, maybe feel it out. And then we'll release the legs, give them a pat. Pat, 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 pat. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now we might grab a cushion to lift up even higher, or perhaps a block. Or maybe we'll see how we are without it. Coming into a little squat. I'm going to try and bring my feet out slightly and the toes pointing diagonally out to the corners. Maybe just give the hands a little bit of love and the wrists. Okay, so I've got my elbows in my inner knees, and maybe I'll hold my arms like so, feeling a bit of a stretch in the hips, lifting the chest up, shoulders back. Or I might come into the traditional pose, which is with my hands at the heart space. This is a grounding pose. And if we are into the chakra system, we can think about the root chakra. That's the base chakra or energy center right at the very bottom there, connecting with the earth. It's a deep red, earthy color. And it symbolizes our safety and security, our sense of I am grounded. So as we sit in this pose, we might just consider that for a moment. I am grounded. I am safe. If there's any pain or pinching, we might want to lift the hips a little higher. We might want to relax the wrists. And we can even do other poses for the root chakra. You don't have to be in this specific pose, even anywhere where we're sitting. With the tippy tip bottom point of our body connecting with the earth is a root chakra pose. So we might even just sit like this for a moment. I am grounded. Fabulous. Moving on, let's move off of our little cushion. Now we're going to come into a child pose, so we might want to pad the knees generously. So we've got our little blanket, we've got our knees wide and our feet together. We might want to sit up on a cushion as well. We might want loads of padding and support. Maybe another cushion down below. See how we feel. So we're going to come on down into child pose. Maybe resting the head on the cushion, or maybe the forehead to the ground, maybe the arms stretched out, or maybe we like the arms by the sides of the body. If you're feeling pain or tension in the knees, you want to try to modify this pose to find some comfort. Obviously, if the hips are a little tight, there will be a little bit of discomfort. See if you can breathe through the discomfort, but not the pain. And long exhales. So considering the chakra system here, we are in the second chakra now, the sacral chakra, a little bit higher up. You can imagine this one being responsible for fluid, water, the menstrual cycle, all that lovely stuff, all that creation. So we might consider the affirmation, I am creative. I create. I am creative. On an inhale, we'll slowly come up and bring the hands gently back. I'm starting to warm up through my body now. Come off the legs and maybe stretch them out long. And give them a bit of a massage. Okay, so first chakra, second chakra. Third chakra is here in the gut, our core, our fire, digestive fire. So naturally we're going to come into a boat pose. So let's move the blanket out the way. So we're going to sit up nice and tall, chest lifted, shoulders back. Bus stop 1, here. Bus stop 2, maybe starting to lift the feet, maybe onto the tippy toes, maybe arms interlock under the legs. Maybe one leg lifts up, the leg parallel, the shin parallel to the floor. Maybe 2 legs lift up. I am powerful. This affirmation, this third chakra, I am powerful. Lift the heart space, relax at any time. Come back to bus stop number 1. I am powerful. Play here. Maybe you release one arm, chest lifted. Maybe you release 2 arms. Maybe a little shake in the body. Shake, shake, shake. I am powerful. Whoa. Maybe legs out long. Play. I am powerful. Good. And relax. Maybe give the hips a bit of a rub. The tummy. And maybe a little rest. Let's swivel the legs over to one side, moving up now to the heart space. We want to pat our knees with our blankie and come onto our hands and knees. Okay, bringing the hands slightly more in front, we're going to sink down into puppy pose, hips, tailbone all the way facing up, heart radiating, sinking down. See how you feel on the elbows first of all, then maybe the head down, maybe the chin down. See how you feel. I am love. I am love. Shoulders externally rotate here. Maybe the fingertips reach out even more. Big stretch, deep opening. I am love. Inhale gently, maybe coming back to the elbows, back to the hands and knees. I am love. And coming, this time, we're coming all the way down. So I'm just going to move my blanket out the way, coming all the way down to the stomach. Let's have a little rest on one ear first. Just consider how much we've done already. I am grounded. I am creative. I am powerful. I am love. Great. Okay, we're going to come into a Sphinx pose. So coming up here onto our elbows. Maybe we want to take a blanket and pad under the arms. I think I'm going to turn around actually because all my things are in the other way, on the other side. There, that's better. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I've got my blanket here. My lower back, my hips push into the ground or the mat. Pull the shoulders open. And we've got a lovely chest opener and energy in the throat, which brings us to our next chakra, our energy center. It's a blue color. Sorry, I didn't say the colors for the other ones. It goes red, orange, yellow, green in the heart, and now blue here in the chakra. I am expressive. If we want to take a rest, we'll just sink down lower. Take a rest here. And maybe try again. Coming onto the elbows. We don't need to be super tight up here and crunched up. It can be nice and open. I am expressive. Maybe relax the head. One more time. I am expressive. Let's go all the way down. I'm going to take off my glasses for this one and interlock my fingers on the back of my head and rest. I'm going to rest over on one ear. Which is really nice too. Excellent. We're going to come back to center and we're going to take a block or a cushion for the forehead. Moving up now to this energy center in the forehead, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chakra. I am intuitive. Let's take our right arm crossed all the way under and resting now the forehead on the block or the cushion. And maybe rolling the forehead back and forth or just maybe finding some stillness. I am intuitive. You might have to move around here and fidget to find a good stretch in the upper back, the shoulder and the arm. And for the last 1 or 2 breaths, we might also cross the left arm as well and see if we can bring our forehead down. Fabulous. Inhale, lifting up. Uncrossing the arms, swim them all the way open and have a rest on the ear. Maybe the opposite ear that you rested before. Any organic stretches or movements here? Maybe you want to come up into puppy pose and wiggle around a little bit, stretch the legs, stretch the wrists. So go and do that now. Or rest. Maybe a few cat and cows. Maybe even up to a downward facing dog. crazy. Okay, let's come back. So this time I'm going to take the left arm crossed over and stay here for a few breaths, just with one arm. I am intuitive. Purple color. Fibromyalgia is a purple color. And intuition, this chakra is purple. Maybe there's a link. Okay, I'm gonna use my other arm as well. If you're fine here just with one arm, you can stay there. And I'm gonna cross my right arm as well. Yeah. Relax everything. I'm going to slowly inhale, come up. Move that out of the way. Big stretch, big relax. Well done. You did it. Now all that's left is shavasana. So we'll take our time rolling over. All the way. Any natural movements here that are calling to you? Maybe a happy baby. Maybe a hug at the knees. Now, we're going to get nice and comfortable in shavasana. Maybe take a cushion under the knees. Make sure the head is comfy. You're worth that extra prop. Don't forget that. Sometimes we just sit in discomfort because we're like, maybe I shouldn't move, or the cushion is too far away or something. But it's okay, you're worth that. You can get up, you can modify poses, no problem. So I invite you to do some nice deep breaths here. And as you rest here, think about the stretches that we just did with the affirmations that came with them. Maybe it was kind of cheesy, maybe it was good. Our intention was to invite health and healing. You may consider how you feel. And I'm going to ask you if you can stay here for about 3 minutes. And we're going to listen to some affirmations that I pre-recorded, especially for us. So close your eyes, get comfy, and embrace the cheese. My body is not solid or always the same. My body is not solid or always the same. My body is constantly regenerating. My body is constantly regenerating. My body is working 24/7 to heal me. My body is working 24/7 to heal me. My body loves and supports me. My body loves and supports me. My body wants me to feel good, and my body wants me to heal. My body wants me to feel good, and my body wants me to heal. My skin replaces itself every 35 days. My skin replaces itself every 35 days. My body creates a new liver every 6 weeks. My body creates a new liver every 6 weeks. My body replaces my stomach lining every 4 days. My body replaces my stomach lining every 4 days. My body replaces my stomach cells, which help me digest, every 5 minutes. My body replaces my stomach cells, which help me digest, every 5 minutes. My body replaces my entire skeletal structure every 3 months. My body replaces my entire skeletal structure every 3 months. My body creates an entire new brain every 2 months. My body creates an entire new brain every 2 months. My body replaces its entire self down to the last atom every 5 to 7 years. My body replaces its entire self down to the last atom every 5 to 7 years. I am grounded. I am creative. I am powerful. I am love. I am expressive. I am intuitive. I am whole. I am enough. I invite total body health and healing. I welcome total body health and healing. I am already changing and healing on a physical, cellular level. Naturally, take a deeper breath in. Exhale, sigh through the mouth. Let's rub the palms together and place them over the eyes, over the head. Slowly open the eyes inside of the hands and gently bringing the hands down, maybe to the arms and to the whole body. Acknowledging and thanking for all that it does. We might slowly start to come up to a seat, or we might stay further and take a rest. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Don't forget to subscribe and share with a friend. Let's all remember to invite health and healing and pass that on. Namaste.